Hello everyone, welcome back to the class. Today let's learn about spread of Dhamma. So previous class we had already learned what is Ashoka's Dhamma and its principles and welfare measures of Ashoka, those things we learned. So today we are going to begin a new topic, that is a spread of Dhamma. Ashoka wanted people to understand Dhamma and follow it in their daily life. So Ashoka wanted to spread, he wanted to make his idea of a Dhamma around the world. So he wanted to people to understand Dhamma and so that let the people follow their life, the ideas of Dhamma. So he took many steps to spread Dhamma. So he had taken many steps in order to spread his idea of Dhamma. So few things that we are going to discuss. First is Ashoka led by example. So Ashoka led by example. What does it mean? He followed the principle of Dhamma in his daily life. For example, he forbade the killing of peacocks and deer for the royal kitchen. So Ashoka led by his own example. So as we know that he is the one who is known as the greatest ruler of India, that is Ashoka, because of his example of life. By his example, he followed the Dhamma, he taught the idea of Dhamma, and also he also followed his principle in his daily life. He led by his own example, just Mahatma Gandhi did. Mahatma Gandhi also led his life by his own example. So same way Ashoka also led by his example. Then so he didn't allow to kill the animals such as peacocks and deer in a royal kitchen in order to eat for him. He didn't allow his servants to kill the peacocks or deers. Ashoka appointed officials called Dhamma Mahamantras to spread Dhamma. So in order to spread his idea, Ashoka appointed officials. They are known as Dhamma Mahamantras. So their job was to spread the idea of Dhamma. So how they did their work? These officials went from place to place and spread the message of Dhamma. Some of them even went to Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia, Central Asia and Egypt. So these officials went from place to place and they spread the idea of Dhamma through speeches by their examples. And some of these officials went on even to some other countries such as Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia, Central Asia and also the country called Egypt. So next is Ashoka issued many edicts which contained the principles of Dhamma. Previous class we already seen it, that Ashoka built many rock edicts and pillar edicts. So he issued many edicts and these edicts were contained the principles of Dhamma. So all these edicts, the pillars were contained with the idea of or principles of Dhamma. The edicts describe the reforms Ashoka carried out and the moral principle he encouraged. So in these edicts was contained moral principles. The language used for the edicts was Prakrit. So the language of these edicts were Prakrit. The Prakrit is a language spoken by the masses. So in those days the people were speaking this particular language called Prakrit. These edicts were engraved on rocks and pillars. All these edicts were written on rocks and pillars. Ashoka put up these edicts in different parts of his empire, generally in public places. So Ashoka put up these edicts, these pillar edicts, all these things in different parts of his empire, and even he kept it in public places where people gather together, such as in markets or temples, where a large number of people gathered. These edicts have been found in India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Nepal. So he kept all these pillar and rock edicts in public places, because the large number of people will be coming there, and they will be noticing these pillars, and they will be reading all these written the principle of Dhamma, so that they may be interested to follow his idea of Dhamma. So even these edicts have been found in different countries such as India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Nepal. We know that all these countries are neighboring countries of India. In those days these places were under the control of Mauryan Empire. So today we learned about the spread of Dhamma and few steps which Ashoka had taken in order to spread his idea or his principle of Dhamma. So I hope you understand this particular topic. All of you please go through your textbook and understand more. This is for today. Bye bye.